Greetings, M Squared here. We're going to use point slope form again to write some equations of lines. Notice that these do not have the slope. They just give you 2 points. Well, in order to use point slope form, you have to have a slope. So that's the first step that we will do. So to find the slope, remember, it's y minus y over x minus x. I start with this point, y minus y, x minus x. Negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. Negative 3 minus 1 is 2. So my slope is negative 4. Once I have my slope, I can choose either one of these points. I'll choose this one. It does not matter. It might look a little bit different in point slope form, but it is the same line. So remember, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 is our point slope formula, where this is the slope and these are the coordinates of your point. And these are the actual variables x and y. So I'm going to use that formula in this problem. So I'm going to say y minus 4, because that's the point I chose, the y coordinate of the point I chose, equals negative 4, which is my slope, times x minus 1. And if the directions say put it in point slope, you are done. If the directions say slope intercept form, remember you need to get y alone. If the directions say standard form, remember x and y have to be on the same side with the number on the other side. You can't have any fractions, and the x coefficient can't be negative. But this says to write it in point slope form, so we're not going to go any further than that. So again, first thing is to find our slope. So our slope is negative 6 minus 3 over negative 2 minus 4. When we simplify the top, we get a negative 9. When we simplify the bottom, we get a negative 6. The negatives cancel. When we reduce, we get 3 halves. So our slope is 3 halves. So using this formula right here and choosing the point, I always like to choose the point that has the positives if there are some, because that's less work for me. Y minus 3 equals 3 halves times x minus 4. Because these are the coordinates of that point, and that's the slope. So this is my answer in point slope form. Okay, next one, we have to find the slope, of course. So we have 3 minus a negative. I should have started with negative 2 because I've been doing that. So let me go back to that. Negative 2 minus 3 and 7 minus 7. Well, what do you notice about 7 minus 7? It's 0. So we have negative 5 over 0. Whenever you have a slope where 0 is in the denominator, the slope is undefined. If 0 was in the numerator, it would be a slope of 0. It would be a horizontal line. But when the 0 is in the denominator, it's an undefined slope. And what do you notice about the x's? Do you see how the x's are this? That's how we got 0, because they're the same. If x's are 7 in those 2 points, then they have to be 7 in all the points on that line. Because if you have a line, if you're over 7 and you're down 2, or over 7 and up 3, this is a picture of that line. No matter where you are in this line, you're over 7. So that's why this line is called x equals 7. So for point slope form, it's okay, or any form, if it's a vertical line or a horizontal line, it's okay to write it with just x equals 7 or y equals whatever the number is. Good luck with point slope form. M Squared signing out.